What is going on, guys? It's Modded Warfare here. Welcome back to another video. So in this video I've got two quite interesting announcements to make for ApparitionNET Studio and XbOnline. Technically they're both really XbOnline things. One you might already know if this video comes out late before or after this particular thing in XbOnline has already been released, which is possible. But the first thing is they're both related to XbOnline, and the first thing is that ApparitionNET Studio owners, people who own a copy of ApparitionNET Studio, can now get 1 week completely free of XbOnline time. So you can get a whole week on XbOnline completely free if you own ApparitionNET Studio, and if you buy ApparitionNET Studio for $25, you will also get that 1 week free trial of XbOnline. So, you know, you're not, for your $25, you're not just getting, you know, the biggest and best mod tool for JTAGs and RGHs. You're also getting that plus a week of XbOnline time for free. So it's pretty awesome. Now this offer isn't necessarily infinite, so, you know, we'll probably be running this for a few weeks. So, you know, use it now while you can. So yeah, so first of all I'm going to show you guys how you can get the trial if you already own ApparitionNET Studio. If you buy ApparitionNET Studio and you're wanting to get the trial, then you just sign up to ApparitionNET Studio as normal, create your account on the tool, and once you have your account, as you can see here, I've got the tool open. You can either go into the settings and go to My License and change password or computer, which will open the customer panel. So that will open up the customer panel, or you can just go to the website and go click on user panel. Okay, and when you get on the user panel, you have to enter your ApparitionNET Studio username and password. This is the username and password that you made on the tool. So it's the same account that you used to sign in on the tool, not on the forms. So it's not related to the forms. So go ahead and log in. Okay, and when you log in, you'll be presented with this. So on this panel, you can do things like, you know, change your hardware ID. So you can sign in on a new computer, you can change your account password for ApparitionNET Studio, you can change your settings, but this is what you'll be looking for if you want your free 7-day token for XbOnline. You can do it right here. So there's a couple of really important things you have to note before you do this. Firstly, these XbOnline tokens that get generated from here, they're not resellable. You can't sell these tokens to somebody, because they are linked to your CPU key from AppNet. So it's very important that you have your real CPU key, the CPU key of your console, added in ApparitionNET Studio. If you have a fake CPU key added in ApparitionNET Studio, you see your CPU key down here. So if the CPU key in this box does not equal the same CPU key as the console that you want to redeem your 7-day token on, it isn't going to work. So you need to make sure that you have your real console CPU key added in here. If you do, or if you don't, then you can update it once, only once. You can update it once by just getting your CPU key, pasting it in here. If you don't know how to get your CPU key, you can literally just get it off ApparitionNET Studio by right-clicking on the console and going to console info, and then copy your CPU key from here. So get your actual CPU key and then paste it in here if the one you already had in here wasn't correct, and then you can click change details, which will update the CPU key. It gave me an error because I've already done it. See, you've already updated your CPU key. You can only do it once, that's why. If you haven't done it once before, then you'll be able to do it. Okay, so once you've confirmed that the CPU key on your ApparitionNET Studio account is the correct one for your console, all you have to do is click the Apply My Offer button, and that will generate a token. There we go. So it generates this token, which you can then go ahead and redeem on your console to get your 7 days free XbOnline stealth. So I'm going to switch over to the console and redeem this token. Alright, so here we are over to the console. So all I'm going to do is obviously put your XbOnline plugins that you get from XbOnline.live. Get your plugins on. Once you got the plugins on, all you have to do is head over to the XbOnline menu. Now, as you can see, I have 190 days currently, but this is just an example to show that the time works. So we're going to go ahead and claim token. and enter our ApparitionNET token that we got. Okay, so I've got my code entered, so all you got to do is press start and that will redeem it. So there you go, token is valid for 7 days, redeem. And token redeemed successfully, and as you can see I now have 197 days instead of 190 days. So as you can see, the 7-day code worked perfectly. And that is it. That is how you get your free 1-week trial of XbOnline when you have ApparitionNET Studio. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you guys is the new feature that's coming to XbOnline tonight when I'm uploading this video, and that is Battlefield 4 cheats. A full cheat engine for Battlefield 4, and this is really impressive, and I've got to show you guys this. And it's the perfect time to try this out because you'll have a free week of XbOnline time if you have ApparitionNET Studio, so you can hop on Battlefield 4 and test these cheats out with your 7-day trial, because they are pretty insane. So we'll just skip past the loading and get into a game here. So there you go, you get a little notification. This is the beta right now, so that's why it's saying that, but this will be rolling out tonight publicly for everyone, so everybody will have access to this on XbOnline. Right now it's just in beta, but later tonight it's going to be out. So if you're seeing this video, it's probably already out by now. You probably already have access to this on just the normal XbOnline. So we'll head into multiplayer. We'll do a server browser. Team deathmatch is the best for cheats because obviously there's more people in a smaller area, so it's easier to get a lot of kills. So let's see, we'll head into, just do the first one here on Galmud Railway. Okay guys, so we're loading up Operation Locker here. As soon as Galmud Railway started, the game ended, so that was pointless. Okay, so here we are in the game. You can see at the top right here it says XbOnline Cheats Beta v1.0.0. So to open the menu, it's the same as the Black Ops 2 cheat engine, so up and right stick at the same time. And yes, menu, I did say menu, we have a full mod menu on Battlefield 4, which is the first mod menu ever on Battlefield 4 for the 360, and it's in XbOnline. No other stealth server has anything like this for Battlefield, which is ridiculous. So, aimbot menu, we can turn on aimbot, there you go, you can see my reticles already locking on to people in the distance. Aim bone, so that's where you're essentially going to be shooting. So when you fire at somebody, where's it going to lock onto? Is it going to lock onto their spine, their left shoulder, right shoulder, elbows? The best one is what it's on by default, which is neck. That gives you the most accuracy. Aim required, put that on. Aim correction, you want that on. Visibility check on. ESP, so we can put on ESP. Different types, 2D, 3D, friendly ESP, there we go, enemy ESP, name ESP, bone ESP, all the ESPs, put that all on, there we go. So it's just ridiculous that this is on Battlefield. Simple mods, we've got no recoil, one-shot kill, UAV, that's kind of like the same stuff you'll find in the ApparitionNET Studio Battlefield cheats, in the simple mods. But then there's all this other stuff too. So you've got unlimited ammo, you've got God mode, you've got health warning, and teleport to crosshair. Yes, that works too. All player cams, you've got friendly cams, however you pronounce it, I don't know. Turn that all on. There we go, there's a guy right there, just kill him, as you do. So, yeah, this is it. This is our aimbot, full on aimbot on Battlefield 4. And just to get an idea of how ridiculously impressive this is, because you might be thinking, well, okay, it's just aimbot like what COD has, but nobody else has anything like this. No one has this. That's the big deal. So obviously a lot of stuff has been discovered for COD. Pretty much, you know, COD's been opened wide open at this point. We've got everything you could possibly want for Call of Duty. We have, you know, we've got all this aimbot stuff and it's all public and pretty much anybody. There's so many different cheat engines now for COD, but Battlefield, this has all had to be done from scratch. That's what you have to appreciate. This is all pretty much made from scratch. I'm sure some stuff was ported over from PS3 because there's some PS3 stuff for Battlefield, which is a bit more than what Xbox had at the time. But most of the stuff in here, the menu and everything else, has all had to be made completely from scratch. So, you know, it's a completely different game engine as well. Completely different game engine than COD. So, yeah, it's impressive. Very impressive. Okay, so should explain a few things on how this is a bit different to certain things in COD. So, first of all, you've got your unlimited ammo, which works by the ammo does go down, as you can see. But then it goes back, as soon as it gets to 0, it does like a quick reload type animation, and then boom. It's almost like, it's like the switch weapon animation happens when it gets to 0, and then it goes straight back up to max again. Just like that. So the other cool thing, I just kill all these guys. So the other cool thing about this as well is God mode is actually not like a regular God mode. You can see right there, see how I'm getting hurt, but I'm not dying. You see? So basically what that is, it's kind of like instant health regen. And that warning message that comes up that says health low shoot, that's because when you lose health, when you fire your gun, each bullet that you fire from your gun puts your health back up to 100%. So if you just keep firing, if you just constantly keep firing, it's almost like having God mode. So that's why that warning message comes up. It tells you to shoot if your health is low, because that'll put your health back up to 100%. So really awesome right there. Oh yeah, and of course teleportation, which I haven't showed as well. So press right bumper, teleports to crosshair. Just like that. You can teleport, see I can teleport up here. I have to put my parachute out or I'm going to die. See if I can teleport pretty much anywhere. Like just aim somewhere out in the distance and boom, you teleport straight there. So you just use right bumper to teleport. You can pretty much get wherever you want to go to. You can't teleport through solid objects, of course, so you know that's not necessarily going to work. But you know, it's still pretty awesome. It's kind of like the next best thing to no clip, because in fact in some cases I would say it's better than no clip, because you just get to wherever you're aiming pretty much instantly. Alright, so one other thing I should also check out right here is the... Oops, so another thing in the aimbot menu, you've got unfair mode, which doesn't... Unfair mode is good in certain situations and bad in others. You don't really want to use unfair mode when you are on sort of larger maps where there's enemies are spread out a lot more. But in close quarters maps, kind of like this, it can be pretty good. It just depends. So let's go ahead and just try use unfair aimbot here for a little bit. So yeah, I mean, close quarters maps like this, it's pretty good. Just teleport over here. I can't really show you the teleporting that great here because we're in a kind of like a map where we're indoors most of the time. But on some of the other maps where there's, especially on Conquest, if you're playing Conquest, obviously Conquest isn't the best for, you know, aimbot and getting kills because everyone's spread out over a really large area. But Conquest is definitely where it's at, because for teleporting at least, because you can teleport on top of buildings, you can teleport right up to helicopters that are flying around, all kinds of shit. It's awesome. Plus with unlimited ammo as well, if you want to take out vehicles, you cannot take out vehicles with just regular guns with aimbot, but you can take out vehicles because you have unlimited ammo. You can put unlimited ammo on and then just use an RPG and then just keep firing RPG shots, so you can take out tanks and helicopters quite easily using unlimited ammo, which is good. So yeah, that is don't want to like keep going on here for too long. I do kind of want to get to the end just to see how many kills I've got. I mean, I haven't really been going proper try-hard, so it's probably not that great on kills. Well, not too bad. 43 kills, 0 deaths. So anyway, that is... Oh, there you go in the bottom left. I completely didn't notice that as well. It tells you how to open the menu in the bottom left-hand corner. So anyway, guys, that is everything for this video. Just wanted to show you guys the Battlefield 4 cheats, because they are insane. No, you won't find this anywhere else. It's only on XbOnline. And then also, of course, you can get a free 7-day trial of XbOnline through ApparitionNET Studio for you guys to basically try this out. Definitely give Battlefield 4 a shot, because these cheats are just insane. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.